And that means we need the fire department, fast!
Someone call the fire department! Call the police! Help! Fire! Help! Help! Fire!
Don't worry, Mr. Gronkle. We've already sounded the alarm.
My house is burning. Oh, this is terrible.
Everything's fine. The fire's out, Mr. Gronkle.
You call this fine? My house is ruined! Destroyed!
It's not that bad, Mr. Gronkle. All you need is some small repairs and a good cleaning.
Some repairs? A good cleaning? Why couldn't you have put out the fire more carefully?
Gee, Mr. Gronkle, don't be mad at Squirty. They saved the whole house after all.
I know. I'm sorry, Squirty, but what'll I do? Where can I stay? Oh, ow!
You could stay at the Grand Hotel.
But I hate staying in hotels. I like staying in my house. Or any house, for that matter.
Why don't you come and stay at our house, Mr. Gronkle?
Oh, wonderful. That's an excellent suggestion. I'll go pack a few things.
I don't know about this, Sally. You should have checked with Mom and Dad first. They may not like the idea.
We'll soon find out.
Mr. Gronkle, how nice to treat the children to a ride in your car.
I see you're off to stay somewhere.
Yes, I am.
At a hotel?
Nope.
With some relatives?
No, I don't have relatives in Busy Town.
Ah, then you're staying with friends.
The best friends ever. Thank you for letting me stay at your house until the fire damage at my house is repaired.
I asked him because he needed our help, Mommy. You and Daddy always say it's nice to help people.
She's got us there.
Well, next time, Sally, please check first before inviting someone over to stay.
Yoo-hoo, kind, friendly neighbors. I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you inviting me to stay. I hope it won't be much trouble for you.
Oh, it will be no trouble at all, Mr. Gronkle.
Good. Oh, and I hope you don't mind if I stay in your room. I've checked all the beds, and the others are all too small, too hard, or too soft.
That's no trouble. No trouble at all.
Wonderful. And just so you know, I like scrambled eggs for breakfast. And before I go to bed, I like a nice hot bath. And I always have dinner at 6 sharp. Ah, lunch. I was just about to ask. Excuse me, Mrs. Cat. If it's not too much trouble, I like mustard on my sandwiches.
Yes, Mr. Gronkle.
Mr. Cat, I don't suppose you could cut the grass some other time? I always have a nap after lunch. I'm afraid the noise would keep me awake.
Come on, everyone. Let's get this kite in the air.
Did someone mention a kite?
Yes, sir.
Why, I remember when I was a kid and... Well, I have an idea. Don't go. I'm about to tell a true story. You must listen. You too, Mr. Cat. There's a seat right here. Now, one day, when I was just a little boy, why, I was probably your age, Huckle. Well, it was really windy, and there we...
I think he's asleep.
Now, where was I? Ah, yes, I remember. One day, when I was just a little boy, why, I was probably your age, Huckle. Well, it was really windy, and there...
I never thought he'd stay so long with us.
I never knew he could tell such long stories.
Hello, Mrs. Cat. Ah, there you are, Mrs. Cat. I'm afraid I've used all the hot water, and I'm still not finished my bath. Could you please boil some more water and bring it upstairs?
Yes, Mr. Gronkle.
And I'm sure you'll all be happy to know I have an extra special story to tell you before I go to bed.
Yes, Mr. Gronkle. Well, thank goodness he's gone to check on his house. Now I can finally get a crack at this lawn.
He's been here a week now. If I have to hear one more story, I'll go crazy.
I'm just thankful that he's out for a while, checking how the repairs are going at his house.
Maybe it will be finished and he can move back.
Let's hope so.
Ah, what a lovely sight. My adopted family eagerly awaiting my return. I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Your house isn't finished yet?
No, it is finished. The bad news is I can pack up and go back home.
We'll help!
Bye, Hey, Mr. Gronkle didn't even say thank you.
Well, if you remember, Sally, the reason you invited Mr. Gronkle to stay with us is because you wanted to help him.
And you don't help someone just so you can get thanked.
But you both worked so hard to please him. Saying thank you is the least he could do.
Mr. Gronkle, not more bad news, I hope.
I realized I forgot to do something very important. Thank you for letting me stay with you. You're the best friends this old boar could ever have.
You're welcome, Mr. Gronkle.